Okay, so I had to make a second video because I didn't have enough storage to keep going, so here's my second one. I did end on her saying lost, like she hasn't moved on, that type of thing. That can mean she felt lost, as in, like, she's very confused as to how this all went down. Like, she's baffled that this is the outcome, or it can mean that she hasn't moved on. The word trenches I got very, just single word trenches. And it came from her. Trenches, trenches, trenches. Can't go deeper into it because there was nothing more to say from her regarding that. I also did get the word Bella, loud and firm. And I don't know if it was Bella saying it. I don't know if it was Shanann saying it. It was very firm. I also received, I don't know if I said this already in my last video, but, and I also said it in the comments, I believe, but I was standing, I guess, right whenever you walk up the stairs, that's where I would be standing. All the lights were on, all of them, even in the girls' room, but Chris and Shanann's room was not. It was like a lamp, like a very thin lamp, a very small lighted lamp, like on the left side, and it was like radiating in the room, but it was very still dark, and it was complete silence at that moment. So it's like right after it happened or something, but it was dead silent. I feel sadness from Shanann when they had some altercation towards the end of this, but I felt like the way that she portrayed her sadness was to be angry, and instead of, like, she was sad inside, but she expressed it in a very aggressive manner, and she was upset that Chris didn't give a shit. I mean, to be quite frank, he was just kind of like, she was the one kind of acting irate, and he was just like, I just want to get this shit over with, and she did not like that at all. It seems like Chris cared about their image as well. Not to say that he wanted to stay with her just to make it seem like they had a perfect family, but he wanted to try to protect the family in some way, as far as making the family look great for social media. He didn't want to tarnish their image. So now I'll go to the next page. Let me see how much time I have left real quick. Okay. Cool. Okay, so this was today, right before I started making the videos. This is what I got. And then, last night, I tried to keep on talking to her, but it seemed like she was like, I don't want to talk anymore. I'm done with this. Like, I'm done with it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's too much. Let's just not, type thing. So I left her alone, and I thanked her for talking to me, and today we're starting again. So I tried again, and I tried to contact with all three of them. First I tried Shanann a little bit, then I went ahead and brought the other two girls in, and I'm going to just, dish it all out. Even if it's from Celeste, even if it's from Bella, even if it's from Shanann, it doesn't matter. Any information is useful, so wherever these come from. So I'm going to go in order. Today I went ahead and wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the order of what I got them in. So I'm going to start. 1, her facial expression. I got Shanann's face like this, like very tight mouth, nose was skinned, eyebrows were down, like she was frustrated, like an infant, or not an infant, like a toddler would be frustrated, like, that's what I got. 2, threw a piece of silverware towards me, like there was a fork or like a spoon that was thrown, and it pissed her off. So I got that. 3, her last thought was the girls. Like, before death, she was thinking of the girls. And she didn't know the condition of the girls before she passed. So, she didn't know if they were dead or alive or whatever. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Alright, moved it. Okay, sorry about that. My roommate came in, so I didn't want to interrupt anything. Okay. Wait, let's see. Okay, so she didn't know the condition of the girls before passing. 4 was, I got a vision of, she was in grass, and she pulled out the grass out of frustration, out of the ground, and she, all of her family was there. So it was like Chris was there, the kids were there, she was sitting down on the ground, and she pulled grass out in frustration. She was frustrated while out with all her family, but kept it to herself. A broken family made her distraught, the thought of it. So the thought of it made her distraught. wanted me to look at her hand, and it was her left hand. Open palm facing up, disappointed look on her face. She lost what she had, regrets being caught up in otherworldly things. Maybe if she was more present, the outcome would have changed. So now she's just going back and thinking of what she could have done to change, things. 6, 6, 6. Does not want to talk about the baby. Whenever I tried to talk about it, I seen this. Like, no, let's just not go there. So I didn't. I continued on. I got the pillow was not successful the first time. I don't know who that was for. I don't know if it was for Shanann, but I guess like it could have been for Shanann. Like he tried to smother her first, didn't work. 8 was she was shocked while dying. Like she didn't fight back because she was shocked. It was more of, why is this happening? I can't believe he could do this to me. And so she was more like, don't do this, instead of fighting to not die. 9, she thought she had control and was as shocked. She was as shocked, so she froze instead of fought. So she thought she had control, and then when she didn't have control, it shocked her more than made her fight. I got orange slices, don't know why. 11, face smeared on a leather surface. It could have been like the back seat of his car that her face was smeared on. I'm not sure, but I did see like her face doing this, like on leather. Fence. So number 12 is fence around the home, and it was the backyard, and that's all I got from that, just a fence in the backyard. 13, kids always running around up and down the stairs, and that's what she's giving me memory of that. So maybe they're still in the house, but she did give me a vision of them running up and down the stairs constantly, like that's all they did was play up and down the stairs. 14 was a dark or black towel, and that's what I got from that. I didn't get anything else. And 15, I really don't know what 15 says, to be quite honest with you. I read it all. Okay, yeah. No, I wrote it all stupid. I really don't know what it says, but that's it for now. Let me see. Okay, almost done. So that's it for now. I would love to hear you guys' input, seriously, so I can go deeper into something. It did seem like she didn't want to talk, but I did get something out of her. So maybe if I keep trying, eventually she'll say something to me. But thank you guys for watching. If there's anything, please message me and comment on this thread so we can talk about it. Bye, guys.